her champagne. She ain't even know. That's so terrible, bro. That's like crazy. Imagine that's your daughter, and he's like, I put Molly in the champagne. She ain't even know it. It's just so janky. I just don't want y'all seeing something that's like crazy. I mean, I don't have nothing on my YouTube like it's crazy like that, but still, you never know. That's the crazy thing about live streaming, bro. Like I could slip up, bro. It's over before it even began.
iShowspeed is one of the biggest.
Whoa. Oh, you guys can't even see it. Homie looked like he was jerking off. Alright. Are you serious right now? I love Speed, but I don't be watching him like that. I remember I saw a clip of him. He was in India or something like that. He was like running around. He was like, why is nobody singing? It was hilarious. Alright. Why iShowspeed is the smartest streamer. By Hello You See.
I just go see the view. What's poppin', y'all? iShowspeed is one of the biggest streamers in the USA right now. Arguably the biggest, one of the biggest in the world. Yeah. And I think not enough people give credit for this guy.
My fault.
What's poppin', y'all? iShowspeed is one of the biggest streamers in the USA right now. Arguably the biggest, one of the biggest in the world. And I think not enough people give credit for this guy for making such strategic, smart moves, or whoever's on his team that...
My bad, I gotta restart it.
iShowspeed is one of the biggest streamers in the USA right now. Arguably the biggest, one of the biggest in the world. And I think not enough people give credit for this guy for making such strategic, smart moves, or whoever's on his team that many others have decided to just leave up in the air. So recently, he's been in India for, I think, the past week or so. I've seen clips and stuff. I don't necessarily watch his actual stream. I just go see the views, and this guy's, oh my God, this guy's frying the views. He's getting so much. People were hating on him when he was first blowing up. They're like, oh, this guy's just, he also was doing a lot of sus stuff. I was not messing with that. But this isn't about that. And he ain't, he's not on that side of the color spectrum. So, we can't completely throw him under the bus. So Speed is recently in India for a major event, which is, I think it was like the Cricket World Cup.
Off topic, but, oh, you guys can't even hear me. But off topic, I'm trying to like bulk, right? I don't know if it looks like I'm getting chunkier because I'm dirty bulking. And I was watching, recipes and stuff. But I'm dropping food. But yeah, I was watching recipes and like stuff for like clean bulking. And like I'm down with it, but it just looks so nasty. Like, no disrespect to the dude. Like, I love his videos. He gave me lots of tips. But I saw bulking. It was like a short. He had like bananas and some oatmeal. It was like watery. It didn't look appetizing. And I get like, oh, you gotta eat grass and nuts to clean bulk or something like that. But it's like, bro, like, don't get me wrong, I like being healthy. I noticed the difference eating healthy. But it's like, life is so short, bro. And while I'm able to, at the age I am, I was gonna eat like, not like just trash, but at least enjoy myself. Because when I used to be like 300, 400 pounds, almost 300 pounds. Not 400, almost 300 pounds. And I remember eating nothing but chicken. Like, at first it was like not raw chicken, no seasoned chicken with plain rice. Then I switched it to brown rice. It was cool, but it's like nothing like a fry, bro. A French fry from France? No, I'm just playing. Aren't these like American? Anyway, let's get back to the video. My fault.
Or the cricket final, some match between Pakistan and India, is very huge. The biggest sport in that country. It's a huge event. Tens of millions probably are watching. If not, maybe over 100 million are probably watching that one event. I don't know where he got this affinity for it, but now he's been out in India. He's definitely become a star in India just from this event. He's the only guy televising it. That's a streamer from the West. So
wasn't Sneeko and Neon supposed to go to India?
Everybody. He's just a likable guy overall. It's really hard to dislike the guy.
Sus,
now, there's other people where I could be like, oh man, I see you
being on his drums
or whatever. Speed, I can't. I like the guy, man. Now, he initially blew up. People were saying, man, he was just yelling at the camera. And there's this genre that some people will say, where it's just these guys
I used to think
jumping,
that too.
Screaming.
I was like, that's why I kind of didn't stream, because I used to be like, I don't know. I guess judging before I really. This is bothering me. I'm sorry. It's highlighted, but yeah, I should judge. But all these guys do is just yell at the camera. But I come to find myself enjoying. It's not just that, but I find myself. I'm trying to sound philosophical, blah blah, and stuff, bro. Let me just.
Yelling at the camera, running around their room, and that's why they got lit. Now, there are several people that are very lit that do this exact thing. I think Speed, there's like this innocence factor. Like, he was 16 when he blew up several years ago. There's this innocence factor.
And that's so crazy to think, bro. He's been 16 for like 5 years, bro. No, just like, but no, he's so young. That's crazy. Am I still streaming? Okay. Sorry, I saw red on my OBS. I got scared. But yeah, bro. And it's cool what I guess the whole live streaming thing is.
I'm 16 years old, just doing crazy stuff. He's also kind of like a Dr. Doofenshmirtz type.
I'm trying to sound philosophical, so it doesn't seem like I'm just watching the video. Because when I watch the video by myself, I'm gonna talk when I'm eating, bro. My mom will slap me. But when I watch videos by myself, I just sit there like, even the parts like where I'll laugh, I won't even laugh. I'll be like, because I'm laughing. It's just how I react. But,
putting all these firecrackers in his house. Like, he's just trying to entertain by any means possible. He went to that one Sidemen game. And I think his affinity or his interest in football or soccer is what helped him broaden his audience. So people like Aiden would say, Aiden's maybe bigger than Speed, or who else? Kai, right? Kai is bigger than Speed. I have respect for Kai. I think he is so dedicated to entertaining that he's going to lap all of these people. Because a lot of them
and these guys are so inspirational because they just started with like a laptop camera. That's crazy what they're at now. It's inspirational, for sure. And hopefully one day I get to collab with them or talk to them or something. Get some, philosophy.
Bottom line.
We got to speak it to existence.
I think he doesn't really care about money like that. He just wants to keep on winning and innovating. But there's a limiting factor to that internationally. I think Speed is the most international streamer from the USA right now. I think if Kai and Speed were in some other country, Kai would get recognized significantly less than Speed. Aiden in the same way. And a lot of this is because of one of the biggest events in the world when it happens, the World Cup. So a lot of YouTubers, people that are involved in content, they went to the World Cup, but American streamers largely didn't. And Speed was already a big fan of Ronaldo. He liked watching football, soccer. So he was showing him love. He made
It's crazy though. Never mind.
Song for the World Cup. He made a song for Ronaldo. I think.
Is that what soccer does to you, bro? That's why I don't watch sports, bro. Because it's literally you're watching men play with balls. Look what he's doing. He's twerking and stuff, bro. Why he kind of hitting it though?
World Cup song is at over 100 million. So keep in mind,
he had that light skin face
on the song for Ronaldo. I think that World Cup song is at over 100 million. So keep in mind, billions of people are watching the World Cup. Their eyes are on it. He's one of the hottest streamers. He's making videos about it. He's out there live streaming the World Cup every single day. And people IRL stream now a lot, but speed.
That's what I want to get into, because I feel like this, what I'm doing here, is cool, but the people I watch, like Sneeko and stuff, Neon, Zerka, the IRL stream is the next thing, because desktop streams, they're cool, but you can only do so much. Like, it's nothing like, it's like GTA, IRL GTA when you're IRL streaming, but yeah.
Really took IRL streaming as one of the biggest streamers and did it somewhere else at a massive event. So he's streaming his whole experience in Qatar in the World Cup. His views are going up, the clips are booming. He has these moments, like some people, he has this moment with this Asian guy and people kind of came at him. That was just like in good jest and good fun. So he's blowing up like crazy from that. All of these international fans start raising his stock, raising his viewer count. And what does he do? He decides to keep doubling down and going to all of these events. And this is the thing where I wouldn't say lazy. A lot of streamers don't travel internationally for big events. So for example, people say, yeah, but you know, Kai went to Japan and he had this whole thing going on in Japan. He went to Disneyland in Japan. Yes, that was cool. Also, that like little mini movie that he made was really cool, and there was this nice story where he meets a guy there and he becomes friends with him, and then he invites him back to the US and they go to a concert together. And that guy's like, man, this is one of the greatest experiences of my life. That's a wholesome and great moment, but is it expanding his audience outside of who already watches him? Which is kind of the Western market, largely the USA, I would say, for Kai Cenat. So it's different from, let's say, Kai Cenat goes when the Japanese World Championship event is going on, and it's the biggest event in Japan. And he's the only massive stream.
If y'all haven't noticed already, I eat like an animal, so don't mind me.
From the US that's going there and documenting it and interacting with people. Because then people are like, yo, who's this really lit guy from America that's covering this Japanese event that we're all watching? And that's when the accumulation of those fans starts to begin. And I think we're going to see a lot more of Speed doing this. I think it's a brilliant move by him. I don't know if it's his team or him. I think it's genuine interest, and then maybe they urge him and they're like, yo, you should go do this, or you should go to this country. This event is happening. And the more collaborations and the more Speed continues to go to these really, really big events in different countries, the more collaborations he's going to do with the biggest streamers in those countries, and he's just going to be arguably the biggest streamer in the world. Because I think the biggest streamer in the world will be a English speaker, just because it's so widely spoken or widely understood.
It is crazy though how English is such like a superior language, bro. Because you can go anywhere, and I stole this from Sneeko, but he was like, "Can I get a water?" And that made me think. I'm like, that's crazy. We don't have to learn their language; they have to learn ours. That's crazy.
The second language of most countries is the language of commerce. So I think he can be, but he has to integrate and mesh well with these other audiences by appealing to their interests, which are overlapping with his interests. He's actually interested in cricket. He was playing with these guys out in the street.
Cricket,
He's
what do
actually
you do?
interested in soccer. Now, does this necessarily benefit him monetarily?
Cricket. It's like, I can't. Who watches that? Like, no disrespect, but it's another gay activity, watching men play with balls. But is it just like baseball? This nigga suck. I bet I'd be better, bro. I never even heard of it. Well, I've heard of it, but I've like never. Cricket. What do you hit in the pipes? Look like PVC pipes. Anyway. Go back.
I just go see the views, and this guy's, oh my god, this guy's frying.
If freaking restarted
that
it.
era of live people that just sit at their desktop, their industry, and overall,
Oh, yeah, I was right here.
and all that stuff.
My fault, y'all.
Being in India, it's not going to make him much money, but the content is going to appeal to people in the U.S. because they're going to be like, yo, this guy's, we've never seen this place. A lot of people, they've never seen what it's like, and we've never seen our guy interacting with them. So it's good content in general. I do want to see more of the international expansion of live streaming, because there are some huge live streamers from other countries. Spain, I think they have a couple of really, really big live streamers. And seeing these people come to America and collaborate with the biggest streamers we have, these would be huge crossovers. I think it would be great for their industry, and overall, everyone wins. And I think more opportunities will come out of it. So that's one thing. I think people,
What
they
the?
knock Speed too much, and they think
What
he's just
the
like some
heck am I?
clown that's
What?
just, that's just jumping around and just
KSI
being
is throwing
funny
it back
and
on my
entertaining in front of
screen.
the camera. But he's pursuing genuine interest, and he's doing what a lot of streamers who are lazy don't do. And now, do I think the streamers that just sit at home and stream are wrong for doing that, or they're
Come on, me.
lazy for doing that? I think that's the smartest thing that they can do. I would do that because streaming in real life, I don't envy any of these people. If you're thinking about doing that, don't. People that stream outside make less money than people that just sit at their desktop. Objective fact. There's equipment issues.
Wow.
There's danger issues. And you saw that those guys in Toronto, they got robbed and ran down on.
I would think it's the opposite. I thought they made a lot more, but that does make sense because the safety thing. That's a real. That's why I'd be scared, because I've been seeing like I said, Sneeko, his IRL streams. It sucks trying to go somewhere to eat, and you got some people calling talking about, oh, they got 10 knives, 10 weapons. That would get on my nerves. That'll probably make me. No, I love content creation, but that would get me on the edge of not doing it. I'm like, y'all disrespectful, bro.
Security, that era of.
And that's why
watching
Neon was like, oh, they're doing it because they love you. Let me find out.
Let's not forget swatting. You got to deal with too many problems. Now, if you're traveling internationally and doing it, I think that's a little bit different. It's safer than doing it within the U.S. But yeah, that's pretty much what I think of it. And I do think that since streamers make less money from it, going overseas and doing all this in real life stuff, I think it's such a good, there's such a good path and an unbeaten path for people like Speed who are that big to just scoop up and swallow up this entire audience and just be the biggest out there. And that's my stake and my belief.
Who's the biggest right now? Is it
sure of this.
Is it Kai or Speed? 'Cause I used to think it was Aiden, but Aiden is kind of doing his own thing. But Aiden's pretty up there. Like, they're like the top 3. Excuse me. Let me see. Excuse me, y'all. Is it Twitch or just in the world? All time, I guess. Ninja. Does Ninja even stream anymore? Yeah, I guess he does. Yeah, never mind. My fault. I'm not trying to diss nobody. I'm just like, bro, what? Last time I heard of Ninja, he had a shoe. That looks so wrong. So let me bring it up. Anyway, I can't believe I did that. All right. See, it's Twitch. Twitch is cool. Like, I'm streaming on Twitch right now. But you know how I was playing Can't Tell Me Nothing, bro? They blocked it. Freaking blocked it. Let me see if my stream not kicked. So I'm using this app. See, bro, what the heck is going on? I'm using this app, Restream, I think. Not Restream. Something, but you see? I don't want to show it because it's going to give off my info. But yeah, that's crazy, man. I'm over here thinking I'm streaming to like Kick, YouTube. Am I only streaming to Twitch? I really want to stream on Rumble, but I have to have like 5 followers and something. I think it's just 5 followers, but you know.
From the USA, streamers is the biggest in the world.
Why do I keep doing that?
Internationally speaking, maybe not in the US. Internationally speaking, he's the biggest, and he's got the youth of all of these countries. He probably has a younger fan base, but I think stream viewers for a lot of these guys is pretty much similar demographic in age speaking. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like and subscribe and hit the notification.
Well, this is why iShowspeed is the smartest streamer. Shout out to Hello Yassine. Thank you for the video to react to. Yeah.